Hey everybody, so I saw a lot of people talking about Mage and it being kind of clunky and not a lot of defensive mechanics, and I came up with this kind of cool build, Ignite based, and I figured I'd share it. So the whole core behind the build is a Volcanic orb build, and the main source of your damage is going to be Ignites, and you kind of do like a load shotgun effect, which you'll pop with Enchant Weapon. I'll explain that in a second. So first of all, I got the defensives kind of min-maxed for this setup here. It requires a lot of uniques, downside of this build. But as you can see here, gotten the Ignite up to almost 900, 930 when I use Teleport. And that's pretty high. I don't know if I could get it much higher without sacrificing defenses, which I'm not willing to do. And again, you'll have a lot of Ignite chance too. So here you have 310 base Ignite chance. And then you're going to get like another 150 on fire skills here, 200 here, and then on your passive tree you'll get like a little bit more, so you'll be at around like almost 700 Ignite chance. And what you'll do is, along with this here node, conflagrate, or conflagrate, whatever, you'll basically load an enemy full of Ignites, and then you'll press Enchant Weapon, and this will consume all the Ignites and pop it. So you'll actually be able to do insane damage. I've been able to like one-shot level 100 Ouroboros. You know, you'll be able to zoom, do a bunch of damage. So what the Ignites look like, because of how Volcanic Orb works and it hits a bunch of times, you'll be able to do like, well here I'll show you. So you'll just start chucking out Volcanic Orbs, and you'll drain your mana down, and then you'll hit Enchant Weapon, and you'll pop these Ignites, and you'll see how they're ticking for like 150,000, 100,000, and it's doing a ton of damage. So this here, when you pop it, this node here multiplies that damage. So like I've said before, you can actually like almost one-shot a lot of the bosses in this game. Now a lot of the people were complaining about the defenses on a mage, so this is where it gets kind of cool. So in the mage tree, you get Sorcerer, right here, 1.5% fire damage leech. Now it doesn't specify hits, and since it doesn't specify hits, that means that you're actually able to leech off of damage over time. And since you're going to be throwing out so many instances of damage over time, you're actually going to be leeching an insane amount of health. So what we do is we get these gloves, which you can only get from the story. You cannot gamble these. They give you 3% elemental damage leeched as health. Not a hit, just regular elemental damage leeched as health, as well as 36% increased leech rate, which means your leech will be ticking a lot faster. This 4.5% total with your passive tree, along with that boosted leech rate, means that all your Ignite damage, that 150,000 ticks, is going to be like zoom, 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 filling up your HP, just chunking it back up. You're going to be able to drain tank a lot of the stuff in this game. Now, the reason you're able to do this is because of this chest here, this unique chest piece here. So this here is what's carrying you. So this chest piece here makes it so you cannot regen, but we don't care. We're getting a lot of our life back from, like I said, Leech. But what this does do is it makes you take 15% less damage, right here, well, 15% less damage taken while wielding a two-handed melee weapon. And that's multiplicative with your other defenses. So that means that it's going to take all your defenses, you're going to take a hit, and then it's going to reduce it by 15%, which makes it insane for just being able to add a lot of defenses. And then of course this staff here, which is the best in slot for a dot build, I think, just because of the implicit where you get 130 damage over time. This here is a melee weapon, so this alone will allow you to activate this chest piece. So here, I'll show you what it looks like. So again, 100 empowered. They're all 100 empowered. I think I was doing this one last, or maybe this one. We'll see. Alright, I wasn't doing it last. But still, regardless, let's just go in. Now, obviously, there's not a lot of mods here, so it's going to be really easy. There's not going to be, like, any threat, really, to your health. But even still, just getting into, like, 100s after going from, like, level 90 can be a big jump for a lot of builds, and they'll feel like they're just going to be getting absolutely crushed. So this is like a one-button build. You're just out there throwing your orbs. You spam Flame Ward whenever you want some shield that you think you might need to tank up. But for the most part, it's just a chill build. You just run along. You're not really afraid of anything just because, like I said, you're leeching so much. Alright, so another cool part of the build is you get a free flame path with those boots. So you can see here, I'm like dropping down so low, but you're just leeching up so quick that it's like not really a big issue. When you get low on mana like this, you simply just pop focus, channel it, you're back to full. Just keep going. Nothing too hard, nothing too complicated. It's a one button build, it's pretty chill. So here's a boss throw at 1, and then you basically just one-shot them by activating Flame Ward. You really just, like, for most bosses, you're only going to need 1 Flame Orb, and then, like, for Ouroboros, it's going to take some more. But, yeah, for the most part, that's basically what it's like. So, yeah, that's the build. Hope you guys enjoy.